Hello everybody, welcome to another Monday stream. So if you are just popping in for the first time or if you've been here for a while, it doesn't really matter. I'm happy to see you all here. We are continuing my casual playthrough of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Today we are going to be attempting the Pf100 Trials, just seeing how many times I die or if I can make it to level 50 to get the item that I'm specifically looking for before I start Chapter 5. We'll see. It should be interesting. So I have specifically already as the streamer redeemed the Beaver Gun channel point reward because I got some fantastic merch this week. I finally got the top-down tabletop merch that I had ordered delivered, so I'm wearing my Hot Elves shirt today, and I figured that wouldn't make sense without the elf ears to go with it. So I have already redeemed one of the Beaver Gun redemptions possible for this, so if anybody wants to pile on with that, go ahead, because we still have some other options, but the ears are already spoken for. Ash, yeah. I know your favorites. Yes. Hello, Petulant Cobra. Nice to see you too. Also, I happen to know, if anybody is interested in D&D content, Voidcast Live is also streaming right now, doing character creation for a one-shot that I'm actually going to be a part of in a couple weeks, which is pretty cool, but I'm not there. I'm playing here instead, so if y'all need to switch between streams or something, I understand. Hooray for freedom! I'm so happy, Erin, that you are now free and that there are no more phone calls you have to take. And also, hello, Siejings. Thank you for stopping by and for being here. Oh my gosh, Val. And Fellerix, thank you for redeeming Word of the Stream. This is my favorite. Hot Elves, spelt the best possible way. H-A-W-T. So we will get that up on the chalkboard, and then we will start the game. So enjoy a little bit more menu music, because we're gonna have that for a couple of minutes. I do have a couple of new channel point redemptions. Just as almost a joke, I added a dehydrate to go with my hydrate. So now for 69 channel points, you can redeem hydrate. Nice. And for 96 channel points, you can redeem dehydrated, at which point I'll eat a couple of chips. Hello, Focus! It is so nice to see you today. I was actually just looking, oops, throwing shock. I was actually just looking at your tweet. You finished Monster Hunter Stories 2 today? Am I correct in that? I think I'm correct in that. And hello and welcome, and it's always lovely to see you. I'm just getting some... Oh, is that a T? This is gonna be a fun one. Pardon my, like, awful handwriting. Well, that's super good, Focus. Congratulations for having finished that. Is there, like, if there's a brief answer to this, what was your favorite part? Because I know that you were really enjoying it, but I'm actually wondering what the most fun bit of it was for you. Hey Menzel, nice to see you. Thanks for dropping in from outside as opposed to inside while you're waiting for some mail. That's real fun. Okay, so we have our word of the stream. Hot Elves, to go with Hot Elves, to go with elf ears. It's fantastic. This is so on point with Mario. It's fine. It's fine. You know what, Focus? I'm really glad that it had a good story. A lot of games cheap out on that, I feel like, especially midway through, but I've always loved games with a good story. Hence the reason why I'm playing Thousand Year Door right now. It's fantastic. Okay, so let's go. We are level 13. We've been playing for 21 hours because the cutscenes take us a long time. We have 4 of the crystal stars, and we're gonna have at and see just how far we can get in the Pit of Trials, because I'm actually expecting this might be kind of difficult. This might be kind of difficult. Okay, let me just pull up my helpful little guide. Woohoo! Okay, you know what? That's fair focus. I don't really mind if it takes a while for story to like really start getting gripping, but it's nice that like it's nice that there was one. It's nice that that was something that was obviously a priority of the developers. Because some games just, you know, don't want to waste their time with it. Wow, Vivian, you got really tall for a second there. Our allies are fantastic, and Vivian is one of the most fantastic. Okay, so we saved. Right now, we have just lots of health items, lots of other items. We've set up our badges to be the best we can manage right now with what we've got. And just through this door is the pipe to the pit. So we've been in the pit before. If you were here a few streams ago, we went in to try to get to level 18, where we found a toad who needed to be... Oh, wow! Oh, this is cool. Okay, I'm just gonna have to finish this combat, and then I will be right there to pay attention. Thank you, Kemi, so much for the raid. This is very exciting. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, everybody who is stopping in. My name is Lady QEW. I am a mostly casual streamer who really likes Nintendo and is kind of a 100%er by nature. So currently I am playing casually Thousand Year Door, which is one of my favorite games. It has a fantastic story if you've never checked it out. Oh, this is so lovely. Oh, and it's so nice to see you. Thank you, K Menzel, for doing that shout out for Kemi. They are fantastic. I've caught some of their streams before. They play a lot of Stardew, yes, which the shout out says. And like, if you're in my chat and you're watching my stream and you haven't heard of Kemi before, or you haven't like popped in, yes, focus is correct. They're dope, they're lovely, and you know what, that's okay, Kemi. I'm so happy to see you. I'm just gonna flash a little bit of like, welcome everybody, and we're really happy to see all of you. And yeah, just thanks for stopping by. Feel free to give me a follow if you'd like, but mostly just hang out and enjoy as I try not to die. That is the goal. That is always the goal when playing Mario. Aww. Kemi, you're so sweet. I mean, also, sorry, to clarify, I am wearing fake elf ears. That is just a thing that I am doing. These are not my real ears, but, you know, I thought I'd introduce that to people who are coming in for the first time. I'm very branded right now with hot elves. Thank you so much, Kemi. Enjoy your lurk. I hope that you have a successful rest of your day in doing whatever it is that you need to do. And I'm gonna heart back at you with my actual hands. So yeah, we're playing some Thousand Year Door. We have Vivian out right now because she's a super awesome ally that we just made friends with. She's really great. We're on level 1 of the Pit of 100 Trials. We're seeing how far we can get today. That's what we're doing. I'm hoping to make it to level 50, because level 50 has a very important item that I want. Get back here. Thank you. And I hope to have it before I start the next actual chapter in this game. Ooh. So the interesting thing about these combats is, like, you really have to go into them thinking about longevity. And so I could probably knock all these guys out in one turn, but I also should be able to guard against them. And so I might be able to... Nope. Okay. Screwed one up. That's okay. So much amazing name closeness. I'm hoping to do most of these early combats without having to waste lots of resources. Ah, Vivian. So good. Okay. 2 down. Lots to go. So for anyone who's never played Thousand Year Door, or who's interested just in knowing more about it, the Pf100 Trials is a contained segment in the game where you're just kind of doing combat after combat. The floors have, like, each floor has nothing on it except for one enemy, which can be a variety of different things. They're not fully set in stone, so it can be a little bit confusing with, like, where things are at, what you're going to meet, whether something's going to be hard or easy. So there's like a randomness element, but basically every floor there's one combat round. If you can win the round, a pipe appears in the middle of the room, taking you down to the next floor. And every 10 floors, so at floor 10, 20, 30, 40, etc., you get a one-time reward and a chance to exit the pit. There are no save points through this. If you die, and you restart from your last save point, so it's like you made no progress at all, so you actually kind of have to do the whole thing in one sitting, and it is very interesting. It is very interesting to try to do. So we're just seeing how far we can get, doing our best, making things happen. Ooh. That guy's got a bolt shroom. Also, the deeper you get in the pit, should probably mention, the enemies get harder and harder and harder. And so right now we're working with relatively easy enemies and relatively easy combat. I feel as though there's probably a lot more that I could be explaining, since Thousand Year Door is, in my opinion, a relatively unique game with its, like, audience mechanics and just some of its ridiculous uniqueness. I love this game. It's absolutely one of my favorite games of all time. Which is why I'm playing it. And I'm glad you guys are along for the ride. I don't like fuzzies, so I'm choosing to be willing to use some flower points to make sure I don't have to deal with them. Oh no! That's a great question. Val, thank you for helping me understand whether or not it's something wrong with my stream or not. I hope that whatever it is gets fixed. Oh gosh, only one of these? These first few floors have been particularly nice to me this time. Oops, I missed my jump though, but that's okay. Hello, Poison Darth Frog! Welcome! Super nice to see you today, and yes, I agree. Vivian, all the hearts. I'm unwilling to actually claim a favorite because I think I have other members of the party who would disagree with me, but Vivian is certainly just one of the best companions, and so as often as I can have her helping me out, I am. She's a delight. Okay, this combat went much better than the last one that these guys did. No mistakes on the action commands. Yeah, if anyone is sticking around here and doesn't happen to be familiar with Thousand Year Door, there's a few interesting combat mechanics. So there are action commands that allow you to do extra damage, which is what the little, like, signals appearing on the left are. And there are also... Thank you. And there are also stylish commands that you can do, which help increase, so that time I got the action command and also the stylish command that can help you increase your star energy if you happen to need it. Right now our star energy is full, so we don't, but it's always good to practice the stylish commands because they make your audience happy. Again. Oh my gosh, that would be a terrifying enemy. Very game appropriate though. I enjoy that. Okay. I think our item bag is now full, which is a problem. So we might have to start using those soon. At some point. Oh. Stop fighting. You know, CJigs, thank you very much for redeeming that voice acting command for Scottish. My Scottish itself is probably mediocre at best. What I can do is a vague Gaelic-ish accent, so I'll give that a go, if that's alright with you. But thank you for that redemption of voice acting. So for the next few minutes, I'll be giving it a try to have all my conversations in a slightly Gaelic accent. I don't think I can do a pure Scotswoman though. Alright, so this is what a break level looks like, essentially. This is level 10. We've been here before, so an elf raised by dwarves. That's correct, Petulant Cobra. That's my current costuming. Specifically a hot elf raised by dwarves. So we've already been on this level, so I've already got the prize, which means I can't get another prize. This is the exit pipe if I choose to abandon the pit, just to try again, keep my items or save, recover somehow. I could leave, but I won't. What we don't see here right now is the salesman. He appears randomly, sometimes on certain floors, not on others. And so he is not here right now, which is fine because our item bag is full anyway. This is the switch, where if we hit it, we get a pipe to go down to level 11. So we're going to continue on. Just trying to get to level 50. That's all we want. Constant combat after combat. Oh, interesting. I don't like that guy at the back. I don't like that he's got fire. Hello, Snakebird Priestess. Thank you for coming back and joining us again. Very happy to see you. And it is very interesting. The salesman in the pit, as you say, it very much is the price of convenience. He's there and no one else is brave enough to be in the pit. So the deeper you find him, actually, the more expensive every single item is. So it can cost you an arm and a leg to get just a simple mushroom at level 80. But by level 80, usually you need a mushroom. So you don't play through the pit to get coin. It often doesn't work. Oh, this one is interesting. Got it. I think my Scottish accent is somewhat failing. Interesting. So we're going to use a special ability for this one. Clefts are difficult to fight. Yes, level 50 is the current goal. Stop flirting. Level 50 is the current goal of this expedition. We want the item bag that lets you carry 20 items instead of 10, as it will be a huge improvement on my current pocket size. If we happen to be full items, full health when we get there, we might try to go a little bit further, but in general, I don't expect it. Interesting. Oh, that's a shame. Part of the reason we're trying this, actually, I could probably explain, is that Vivian has allowed us to get a particular badge called the Spike Shield badge. Oh, and the Spike Shield badge specifically allows us to jump on things that have spikes and not take damage for doing that. So it's a fantastic badge to have in a place like this where you don't fully know what enemies you're going to be fighting or what skills you're going to have to use until you start combat. Thank you for being here, Poison Dart Frog. I'm happy to have you enjoy your lurk. Chores are certainly something I'm avoiding right now. Personally, there's a lot of laundry that I need to do, and instead of doing laundry, I'm here playing some games. So, you know, I'm very definitely an adult. That guy got the jump on me. Rude. Oh, they're not very powerful. I'm sure it's fine. The one thing we can't have equipped right now, because we don't have enough badge points for it, is we can't have Quick Change equipped, which is unfortunate. But we'll see, because we're probably going to level up at some point in this dungeon. Probably get a bit of a reset. I haven't been keeping track of minutes, so I'm going to have to check that in a moment. Level 12, I think. Level 14. Oh, we're going faster than I thought we were. 6 minutes ago, we had a redemption for Scottish. I think it's a 5-minute timer, so I think I could start speaking like a normal human again if I wanted to. Thank you again, CJinx, for that redemption of voice acting. The cause is that I have entertainment while I do chores, so thank you for your sacrifice. You know what? That's fair, Poison Dart Frog. I often do laundry when someone else is streaming for the exact same reason. As usual, the Pyder hitboxes for that jump are very generous. But it let us get... Ooh. Let us get what we needed. I've often done laundry when K Menzel has been streaming on Tuesday nights, so I get the laundry washed beforehand, but then like I'll fold it while he's streaming, so I'll have something to pay attention to. But I've also had the issue in DM Shanks' streams that every time I've done laundry and he's been streaming, whatever most important thing that he's been going for has happened while I've been away. That should not have worked. Has happened while I've been away from my computer, so I haven't actually seen any of the developments of that game. It's very funny. I'm not actually sure that Vivian can hurt the pokies, because they're spiky. And the spike badge only applies to Mario, and so I don't want to take the risk that I might actually hurt her. No. But I could smash him with a hammer now. Woohoo! Ba-ba-ba-ba. Just combat after combat after combat. Excuse you, get over here, coin. I thought I saw something in chat, but taking a look at it now, I must be mistaken. I don't see anything at all. The other thing that I have on right now in terms of equipment is I have a badge that is boosting my attack power, and that is also a fantastic thing to be able to have equipped in the Pf100 Trials, because it's actually letting me clear out combat like that in one turn when I otherwise might not be able to. But what I do not have equipped, which makes me a little bit sad because I do not currently own them, are the Heart Finder and Flower Finder badges. So the more badges you can have equipped, honestly, the easier it is to get higher and higher and higher. I've played this game before with the concept of just wanting to do the pit like once, and so I didn't do the trouble, I didn't do until very, very late game, and I think that was a mistake, which is why what I'm doing on this playthrough is I'm giving a go at getting to level 50 now specifically, because, slight spoilers for the next chapter, the next chapter we kind of get stuck in place for a little bit. And so it's really useful to be able to carry extra items so that you can sort of go further on what you have. And so it made sense to me to at least try for that. At least once, maybe twice. We'll see how soon we die, if we die. Oh, I got him that time. Ha 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 ha! You can't fool me! Twice in a row. So Mario dealing extra damage is definitely helping me out a lot. And, you know, just Vivian's existence is helping me out in terms of moral support and, you know, feeling confident and comfortable with what we're doing and how that's going for us. Every time I'm directly under the pipe, I have to be super careful what direction I push, because you can, in fact, just go straight down the pipe. Fal, that's a D&D question for me? The inclination to run a full campaign in terms of, like, as a DM? So I have run a full campaign before. It was pre-streaming probably a few years ago. My current inclination, so again, for anyone here who doesn't know, I also play Dungeons & Dragons. I'm a member of the Top Down Tabletop group on Twitch that we stream D&D every Saturday night. And we have a DM. We actually have two, because we have two long-running campaigns. And I just this past weekend DM'd a one-shot for Top Down Tabletop. Currently, my main interest lies in one-shots because I think the ability to pack a vital story into that short a span of time is something that I actually really enjoy, and I really enjoy testing out different mechanics or trying different things. So like the specific reason that we ran that one shot is we've like very rarely had a high enough level party to challenge something like a master vampire, to deal with some of the higher level monsters, and I get really curious about some of those. And so usually I'll get like a quick snippet of an idea of I'd love to try that, I'd love to try that, I'd love to try that. The longer running stories I think are actually a very different style of storytelling, and so I have done that before. I think many of my storytelling strengths live in the zone of one-shots, which is why that tends to be what I do on stream. I'm not opposed to it, but it's also not really needed, just because of the group makeup that we have right now. And so for me personally, I really enjoy being a player and I really enjoy DMing one-shots, and so I'm not vitally curious about like, okay, I want to DM a long-term campaign that's going to go on for like a year or more or something like that. I'm like, if that were needed, like if nobody else wanted to DM and yet like I wanted to keep playing D&D, I'd love to do that. But I think that long-term campaigns definitely play more to the strengths of other people in the group, and my strengths tend to be short-term, so that's just where things are right now. I particularly enjoyed... What does a spite pouch even do? Oh, half damage to all foes who attack directly. How do I throw this away? I don't know how to get rid of an item, guys. I would really much rather buy a mushroom from this guy, but... I can't use it. I should have used the sleepy sheep or something. Well, if I could use the item, it would be highlighted and I would be able to click it here. And I cannot. So there's probably a way to throw it away. Maybe? Like if I get the option to throw something away if I'm picking up an item off the ground, but I can't figure out how to throw it away from that menu, which is a little bit of a shame. Sorry, dude. I'm not buying anything from you today. Not right now. I could use, so in terms of the items that I could use a honey shroom, a life shroom, a mushroom, a honey syrup, a super shroom, but those are the items I specifically want to keep. So I can't use the sleepy sheep and the spike pouch, which are the ones I don't really care about. So I'll just have to find a time to use them in combat at some point. I love the spike shield badge! Can I just say how much I love the spike shield badge? Ooh. He's got a dizzy dial. I don't like dizzy dials. At least not when they're in my enemy's hands. Okay. Interesting. I'll just punch the only one that's awake. How does that sound? He made himself invisible. I don't care. I will hurt you anyway. Ha 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 ha. And then I think... Oh no! Like what level of damage, Val? Do you need like medical care? Or do you just need to like be super careful about what you're eating for the next little bit? Ha! I guarded against you, and you're still on fire, you dumb boo. I woke him up, but it doesn't matter because he's dead. Oh, that is rough. I'm glad it wasn't like severe or serious damage, but gosh, that's always difficult whenever anything like in the mouth area needs to be healing and it impacts how you have to eat. That's tough. That's really tough. Money. Oh no, these guys. Worst. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think this is going to be my first attempt at trying to clear them out with some star energy. We'll see how well this goes. It might not go well. So this is a special move. And it went excellently. This is a special move based on the stars that I've earned. It deals a lot of damage, and therefore it's fantastic. But, again, if you're new to this game, it took 2 of the colored dots from my star energy meter. So I need to regain some of those. Perfect. Thanks for the stylish command, Vivian. And stylish commands help you do that faster. Is it eating it at all or eating it too enthusiastically? That's the problem. And I really appreciate that. Poison Darth Frog coming back in with the booze! Very funny. Very funny. I am amused. Oh no, Lakitu! The worst! I mean, I have Spike Shield, so it's a lot better now. Oh shoot, but there are bombs! Vivian is not the one I want out for this, surprisingly, because usually she's definitely the one that I want out for this. So when you hit a bomb, it gets mad, and if it explodes, it does a lot of damage. So you have to hit it with something else to make it explode in place. Ugh. But that meant that I couldn't deal with him, so I had to take a lot of damage, because it was I either had to take thunder or like the lightning damage. It's very annoying. Either way, I'm just gonna defend for a little bit, because strategically, I don't want to set the bomb off on a turn when I can't kill it. Your spikes can't stop me now, Lakitu. Yes, precisely, Fel. This is why trying this for a second time was definitely something that I needed the spike shield badge for, because it really just makes things so much more possible. That's okay though, we'll probably level up within the next couple of floors, which is really positive for our health stat. So we should be okay. That particular combat I don't think is gonna ruin us. I do think I might want to do this in preparation. Oh, interesting. Very nice. So we've got our star energy back. Oops, missed that by a lot. And down goes the bomb. Ugh. 9 more. That's a lot, that's a lot. The other issue with using the spike pouch, like, I really wish I could just throw it away somehow. Because the other issue with using it is that, like, I have to take a turn to do it. So it's, like, wasteful if I don't need it or want it. Very complicated. Oh my gosh. I think it's time for this again. I just don't like fighting bandits, guys. I just don't like them. I mean, the other enemies as you get to further levels are so much worse. Ooh. That's fine, it'll still kill the bandits. Yes, Val, exactly like how the one-shot made the audience. How the one-shot was made by the audience on Saturday. That was fantastic. Honestly, I was really glad for it because I had all these cool, complicated things that could be happening, or these things that could be easy, or these things that could be... I don't know. I just in general enjoy, especially on something like a one-shot, audience participation is super fun. And so being able to kind of make space for that is amusing. But it really was my absolute favorite thing that nobody redeemed Simplify. Oh, I almost want to leave him, because he might use health stuff. This is not a great look. Sweet, okay, he did. He ate his mushroom. That is not damaging me. That is, though, rude. You know what, Val? I hope that it was worth it for you. I really enjoyed the complexities that got added, but it was a lot of channel points. And so, yeah. It was some beautiful chaos, though. Now we're gonna get to see something that I don't often waste my time doing, which is an appeal. She's so cute! Because I don't want to hit the bomb if I don't have to. One-shots are built for chaos. That's what they're there for. And I love them for it. 4 points away from a level up. Yes. Yes, I wanted that. That was much cheaper than buying it from the dude. Much cheaper than buying it from the dude. Oh no, more bandits! Seriously? Fight you all. That is so many of them. That's okay. If I can burn him, then he'll die on the next turn. Ooh, don't you hurt her like that. You make me angry, Mr. Boo. Okay, so the bandits are gone. That's good. One of the boos will be gone. Oof. That's fine. It's probably fine. I think I'm gonna level up. Okay. So we get a level up, chat, in the middle of this. Oof. I think I'm going to take health, just because of where I am. Because health could be really valuable in this context. Ta-da! We made it to level 27. Got our level up. So we're more than halfway there, chat. We're more than halfway there. Oh, yes. Hello, sir. Hello, friend. So this is a mover. They appear randomly, and they just kind of drop you some extra levels. So there's some combats that you don't have to fight, which is really good. We are going to be skipping level 30 by doing this. I think I made it to level 30 though last time, so I think that doesn't mean that I'm skipping a reward. I'm pretty sure, at least. The sketches are also really good. Yeah, I'm gonna take this, because it means I don't have to fight level 29, 31, or possibly 32? I might be landing on 32. Ooh. I might need Goombella. Val, you are such a constant watcher. It's amazing. Perfect. That is what I thought. I don't know what these things are, quote unquote. I definitely know what these things are, but like, I don't know. Okay, so this is gonna take some flower points, I think. Because I need them to not be flying. Because not flying means I can do this. Oh, that was really useful for me too. Oh, I missed. I enjoyed both the advantage and the disadvantage to Myron. Myron the elderly vampire was such an absolutely ridiculous construct. It was fantastic. Okay, so that was a lot more points than we usually get in combats. And yeah, that was also a much more complicated fight. So we are getting to levels of complexity. Yes, we are on level 33. Yay, points. See, Jinx, I also loved Myron. I'm a little sad that they're all dead, but at least they can wander the astral plane for eternity arguing with each other. Oh no, these guys. These guys are the worst. Okay, so I can finish off that one, which is important. Because these guys can attack from their backs, and their attacks are more powerful. Oh. Right. And I didn't tattle the Parabuzzy. I didn't tattle the Buzzy. I only tattled the... Talking! Words are hard. I only tattled the Parabuzzy, so now I get to switch back to Goombella and try and fix my mistake. Whoops. Oops. That's a big mistake. That's okay. Probably. I actually thought, so Myron was very fantastic, but in general I actually thought that all of the characters designed for that particular one-shot, like, they were all engaging, they were all interesting, they were all, like, I would happily have been introduced to any one of them for longer than just a single campaign, though I admit Kilo would have been difficult to manage for anything outside of a one-shot. Dude's not making any friends with his attitude. Oh, we still have Goombella out. That's potentially a mistake. Vivian. Ooh, shoot. One shot, why not? Exactly. Interesting. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this combat. It's not my favorite already. Ugh, dang it. Dang it. This is going very poorly. Okay, so I do need to kill him. And I need to swap her for Goombella. So, the character concept for Kilo was very much on the level of he's been tricked. He's a trickster cleric, so he's been tricked by the trickster god into thinking he's the trickster god, is basically what it comes down to. So, sort of. But we didn't really get a chance to explore backstories or, like, details like that, though I found it very, very funny. So he wasn't really, but he was very insistent that he was, I think. Maritime Gamer, thank you for that compliment. I really enjoyed that one shot. I thought it was a fantastic time, and so I'm just happy that the players enjoyed it and that chat also seemed to enjoy it, because it really was a lot of fun to plan for and a lot of fun to try to figure out how to respond to Myron. So the lore, quote unquote, Poison Darth Frog, is that the trickster god is named Calamity. So he thinks that he's Calamity is kind of the same as thinking he's a god. This is only gonna work once. It is gonna work. Okay, so he's still stuck on the ground. He's gonna get up and go. I think that was also kind of the point, Felorix. So, Kilo the Calamity and Calamity both kind of thought they were either the Trickster God or they were destined to become the Trickster God, or like they were their own special brands of chaos. Very interesting, like, really the museum needed the Calamity exhibit. You know what? That's fair, K. Menzel. That's fair. That is a badge. Man, I need some health. Sounds like Kilo the Calamity and Calamity sounds like a band name. Maybe they are a band. We don't know. We don't know what they're doing in the astral plane. They were very funny characters. And I really enjoyed them. I also really enjoyed the quiet, bloodthirsty druid. No, this will be okay. Touching each other's coffins. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. Because this is really the only way I can see out of this. Oh, sweet. That was fantastic. So down he goes. Yes, Val, I was so happy that you were there and you were just having at that quit button, because there were some great spoken moments of, well, I regret that almost immediately. Fantastic. Oh, I might get to throw away the spite pouch, guys. Yes! Go away, I don't want you. Level 37, guys! I'm level 37! This is going so well! Ugh. I am not a huge fan of the existence of the rest of this stuff. Okay. I'm gonna try this again. We're gonna see. We're gonna see how this goes. Screwed up! I only get 5. That's okay. It's enough to get rid of the Buzzy Beetles. Hey, yep, sure. Sure, use your boosted defense, dude. Do it. I dare you. Oh, shoot. His defense is boosted anyway, even when he's on his back. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, at least take that guy out, but this is very unfortunate for me. Yeesh. That was bad. I need to kill this guy. Oops. Okay, I think I am going to need to bite the bullet and get some health. Just the one. The introvert's mantra. Poisoned Earthrog, that's so accurate. I'm not a huge fan of the existence of the rest of this stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't want this. I hate these blue-shelled guys. Like, I can knock him out in one turn, and so, like, it's fine, I guess? But, like, ugh. It's so complicated when it comes to, like, turtles that you can't attack. You can't knock them over. You can't do it. Which is fine, because if he's gonna use a Volt Shroom anyway, I'm just gonna smash him with the hammer a bunch. Ugh, missed. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Lucky 7! Okay, so now this guy's down. What's important? I do not like him. And I have all my star energy back. Hooray! We're almost halfway to our next level, which is good because we're also at like half health, half resources, half everything else. But we are more than halfway to our destination, which is important. Level 40! No salesman though. I got a pity flower. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, so now's where things get serious, guys. Interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be complicated. I hope that I don't die. A mover! You're my best friend. I would love to I'm just gonna skip some levels, guys. Just gonna skip them. That is a very lucky time to get that. Ooh, he's got a good attack. How interesting. I haven't seen either of these before. Terrifying. Okay, I'm gonna knock him over. I'm gonna figure out who this is. Yep, giant pink bomb, very pretty, also very dangerous. They're gonna explode after a certain number of turns. And so it is vitally important that, like, they be dead before that happens. I'm pretty sure. A bulky bomb. It's big. 6 health. It never attacks, but it'll blow up eventually. This is terrifying. Oh, and then it upped its defense. Oh no, fog! It literally missed the two Koopas. That is so rude. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Guys, I'm so scared. This feels worth it. I don't want the bomb to explode. We haven't met the giant Pikba bombs in the actual story yet. We're getting close to it though. They're always very interesting combat because like sometimes there are a lot of them and like but I'm just trying to get to level 50. All I'm trying to do is get to level 50, chat. I just want to get to level 50. I can do it! At least I got tattles on both of those, so I won't have to do that when I actually meet them. Level 46! So I'm about to go to level 47! Oh, cool. Just some more of those guys. Let's go with you. Hope it's just... Oh no, poison pokies and spiky parabuzzies. Oh, bad choice, bad choice, bad choice. So I'm not gonna get to tattle. That didn't even hurt him that much. Well, that's utterly terrifying. I think I'm gonna try to kill the bomb. Okay, so bomb dead. I get my star energy back. This is a good time for that particular bingo. But like, my health, guys, my health. Oh, he's gonna summon somebody. Don't want that. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Probably not, because I have more health restoring items. Okay, so it doesn't get burned. Oof. I have been poisoned. Very exciting. Very exciting, my friends. Yes! Another great time for that particular bingo! I get my flower points back. So now I'm just terrified because of health reasons. I am actually unclear on whether Vivian can hurt this Pokey or not, so I'm not gonna try. I'm just gonna give myself some health back. And then I'm gonna smash the Pokey with a hammer. I think they have 8 health, but because I didn't have Goombella out, I did not take the time to tattle, and I did not actually learn that for real. So I'm not clear on either of those particular enemies, and that is okay, I guess, right? That was level 48? Oh, that was level 47. Okay, so down to level 48. Oh dear. So 2 things. First of all, my badges are wrong for this fight. So I think I want... Where is it? I thought I had... Yeah, there we go. I need Ice Smash for this one. I don't think I can jump on fire. So I'm not gonna try. And the other thing I require is Goombella. Oh my gosh. Hey Goombella. Tell me about the lava bubble. Cool, you might catch fire. Special move time. I don't want to be on fire. I'm not Callie. Not in real life. Whew. 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 Okay, so I think I got rid of the embers and the bomb, just not the Pokey. That's okay. Stop hurting her! Still gonna tattle on you, dude. Okay. Very nice. So that is another combat survived. This is actually so tempting, guys, because, like, 88, I'm, like, very close to leveling up. Again. Ugh. Level 49. course it's poison pokies. I think Koops can hurt them. I'm not sure anything else can right now. Okay. Good dodge. Oh, bad! Very bad! Okay, well, I'm gonna kill the Pokey because I'm frightened of it. Okay. I'm gonna get that guy onto the ground. Okay. Okay. How do I want to do this? I want to bring her out. Then I want to use this. Okay, that didn't kill him. That's good. So I do get to tattle on the Spike Top Fuzzy before I defeat it. Okay, that was a really stressful combat. I did not know ads were playing at that time. Interesting. That's really odd. I wonder if something's changed. I don't recall ads playing during my stream before, so I might have to change the settings to run them at the beginning or at the end. Like, it does look really good! I'm gonna take more flower points. Why not? Guys, I think I did it. Guys, I did it! Yay! Goal complete! I have made it to level 50. I got the strange sack. And I'm terrified. I'm so tempted to keep going because I just got a level up, but I can guarantee I will probably die and then I will lose it. So, you know, just for purposes of CJigs, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. I will take some hydration. I will take a moment to pause to just be so happy that, like, I actually got it. I have the strange sack now. Oh. I should change back the stuff that I changed on here, though. What did I change? I took off multi-bounce. That was what I did. Oh my gosh. That was such a trial. That was only half the pit. And it took over an hour. Interesting. Oh, it gets so difficult. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not... okay. So, Maritime Gamer. This sack is a good find. This sack is the reason that we are here. This sack allows Mario to carry 20 items in his pocket instead of 10. So I have just doubled my item carrying capacity in this moment. This is why I was doing this whole run. CJigs, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have yourself a wonderful afternoon, enjoy your day, enjoy whatever you've got on the go. Yes, like it is a huge difference, and it is so much harder to play the next like 2 chapters without it. So like you can't really see it because I don't have more than 10 items, but you'll get a second page on this gear page at some point, and that is so satisfying. So we successfully did the thing that we were here to do, which means we are getting the heck out of Dodge for now. And we will come back later when we are in a better position to, like, try defeating the whole thing. Saving, because, my gosh, saving, guys, so good. Oh, I feel so accomplished, having, like, actually done the thing I set out to do. Maritime Gamer, so encouraging. So encouraging. I'm just so happy that, like, we actually got to the thing. It's great. To the point, that I will probably give a go at least starting the next chapter. Because I kind of might as well. That's the next thing we're doing. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, we haven't done anything with the recipes yet. So much left to 100% this game. That's okay. Oh, the success of this. I'm just so happy. Those movers were fantastic. Like the fact that I got 2 in the first 50 levels, spectacular. And luck with movers is gonna be everything in an actual attempt to run the whole pit. Like just getting the ability to skip some levels of enemies that are like difficult or combos that are difficult. It's so important. Okay. So I think we've done everything at this level that we can. We don't have any new friends. No, it is not the furthest I have ever made it in the pit, Maritime Gamer, though it is the furthest I've made it in the pit during this run. I have on previous occasions in the later game, usually at the end of the next chapter, because the companion you get in the next chapter is really useful for like random groups of enemies, I have made it to level 80 before. I have never beat the pit. I have never made it past level 80. Or, like, I've never made it to level 90. So for me, despite the number of times I've played the game, I have never fully conquered the Pit of 100 Trials in this game. There are Pits of 100 Trials in the, like, semi-sequel for Wii, and I have beat those multiple times. Because I think they're a little bit easier setup without the turn-based combat. What are you selling out here? Interesting. This is not a badge I'm ever gonna wear, but if I'm thinking of 100%ing things, those are both relatively rare badges, and I should get them. Oh no wait, there's probably a save block here too. Okay, so for those that were not at my last stream, and so your experience so far is legitimately just watching me fight torrents of enemies in the Pit of 100 Trials, there is actually a game with a story outside of that. So this is Rogueport, and what we were doing in Rogueport before we went into the Pit of 100 Trials to try to find the strange sack, which is now allowing us to carry more items, so cool, is we were trying to get a navigator for the ship, because the next crystal star is in Keel Hall Key, which we need a ship to get to, and so we found this rich dude who had a ship, and then we needed to find a navigator, who's that, like, bomb next to him, to actually navigate our way there, and then we just kind of abandoned them to it to go through the Pit of 100 Trials for a little bit. But now, I think we're ready. So we might actually try having a go. We've saved our, like, health and FP are full because we just leveled up. we're just gonna give a go. We've got like 10-15 minutes left of my regular stream schedule, so we're just gonna try and start the next chapter. I don't remember what voice I was using for Flavio. I feel like an overdramatic, something overdramatic. I knew you would get Barbary on board, you wonderful mustached man, you. To you I must say, ahoy! I was wise to choose you as captain. Ahoy to me as well. He's fantastic. My men have already loaded our cargo and supplies. Yes, preparations are complete. If you have no errands, we can depart at once. What do you say? Shall we set sail? And I'm going to say yes, because the whole point is we're going to try to start the next chapter. We're going to see if we can do that. Whoa. And we almost left that little bomb behind. That would have been rude. Huh. This feels like almost like a completely different game in my head right now. Because the strategies for going through the pit and like... This is X-01 here. Come back, dude. I repeat, X-01 here. Over. Ooh, Poisoned Earth Frog. That is a great question of whether tieflings have anything different about their voices or do they generally sound like humans. I would suggest that in general they sound like humans, but tieflings all speak the infernal language, which does not sound like a thing that a human would speak. So I know for myself, my voice acting is not my strongest capability, so for Callie, I don't really do very much. Other than the fact that, like, I'll suggest at times that she'll be speaking with a growl in her throat or with, like, a deep guttural voice coming from her belly when she's speaking in Infernal. And I also like to say she has an accent sometimes, like when she gets really upset. It's like an Infernal accent in her common language, because I imagine that the languages of D&D are very similar to actual world languages, and if you are francophone and you're speaking English, you might have an accent, and the more you're thinking in French or about French, the more recently you've spoken French, the stronger that accent might appear, but you can also learn to disguise it. And so my expectation is that similarly to like any character that's flavored by the player, I like to think of it as like a non-native common speaker, personally, for tieflings, but not everybody has to do that because, like, depending on the lineage of your tiefling, they might have been born and raised in Faerun, and so it might not make as much sense. I hope that, like, kind of answers your question, but I feel as though it's very much up to the player how they want to do it. You don't have to. I like adding linguistic flavor to a lot of my characters because I enjoy language. So this X-Naught, I've just like fully interrupted my own cutscening, apparently is indicating that there has been an infiltration aboard the ship that I'm on. So we might expect to run into some bad guys at some point. But for now, we got ourselves a chapter 5, guys! With, called The Key to Pirates. Interesting. Interesting. Chapter get. Ugh, that blind is still blinding me instead of being useful. So with this beautiful chill sailing music, we begin. Month Star, Day X Circle. Over the protests of my crew, the SS Flavian has set sail. Is this voyage as reckless as they say? Ah, I must scoff. Flavio will show them guts. Nighttime. Month Star, Day XX. Okay. Another day of good wind, white clouds, they dazzle me. It is as if they are blessing our voyage. Flavio thanks them most heartily. I think we're getting a captain's log. Month Star, Day X, 8th note. Things are going smoothly, yet I am filled with dread. At this speed, we should reach our destination by tomorrow's sunrise. Don't know why you'd be filled with dread for that. Now he's singing. Skull Captain casts his gaze, red jewel shines and plays. Boom, bass up. Oh no, this isn't an ABA format. Okay, this is a really weird song about Stash Brothers. DJ Sovereign, thanks for being here. Thanks for the summoning of shanties. Thanks for responding to the summoning of shanties. This is a very interesting. It feels like it's in 3-line groupings, and I'm really unclear as to how their rhyme scheme works. Moustaches, belly 4 times is whacked. And then there's just a random extra thing at the end. Guys, what kind of music is this? This is so rude, structurally. Yes, now we are talking. Flavio told you, did he not? Nothing to fear. No, the island is right before our eyes. Do you not see it? It is a mountain of treasure. Oh, ho, ho, I feel fabulous. Shall I tell you one of my many tales of raw bravery? No, it is no trouble at all. There I was, locked in deadly combat with a sea serpent. Yes, but even then I smiled, for I knew I'd prevail. Great, he started again. Tale of bravery, right? I heard this one yesterday. There's nowhere to escape to, we just have to listen till he's finished. Yeah, if you interrupt him mid-story, he absolutely loses it, too. Why is the... What? Wait, what's going on here? The ship's stopping. Oh, oi! Master Flavio! Oh, awful sorry to interrupt that wicked story, but the ship's stopped. At this point, DJ Sovereign, I don't know who's talking. It could be anybody. Ah? Stopped, you say to me, after interrupting a story of passion and fury. I mean, that one's a little bit more obvious. Well, it is your job to keep the ship moving, yes? So take care of it. Getting serious First Doctor vibes. Oh, aye, Flavio. I'll get on it right quick. Wait a tick. Okay, so that was the guy who was talking that time. We've learned. What's that? Yeah, I'm working on it. Just wait a Goomba stomping moment, you scallywags. Pirate Plum. Well, he's a bomb, but he is plum colored. Oi! Quit shoving, eh? I'm working over here. I said quit shoving. Panic. They're here! What is this ruckus now? Who is here? Will someone tell me what is going on? No, they're upon us! The pirate ghosts! Guys, there are ghosts in this game. All the rumors were true! What do we do? We gotta get out of here! Screaming. Do not panic yourselves! This is just a dream that we are all having! Awake! No, quickly move the boat! Spooky noises! Hundreds of them! Oh, ghostly oohing thing! Are you really the savage pirate king? I'm not gonna scream because I want to save all of your ears. Oh, apparently our friend Bobbery is doing okay. Except for the fact that everybody's jumping off the boat. And the boat is being sunk. Okay. Guys, I think we just got shipwrecked. Month star, day X star. Fortune from disaster. The kindly sea washed us ashore. What strange irony that this island was our intended destination all along, no? And yet we mourn. We have lost 3 crew members, including Admiral Bobbery. It pains me to think they were taken by the Pirate King, that ghostly thing. What happens to us now, huh? We may be lost without hope, stricken in the wilds. Finally, Monkey Island. But by day X heart, we have made a semblance of civilized life here. I don't know how long that took, though. The ship's flotsam washed in, and we now have salty bread and other salty things. We can live for some time on the salty bounty of the sea, but then what, I ask? Day 2 circles. We have built a few huts from the washed-up timbers. Ah, poor sweet SS Flavian. At least the shanties keep out the wind and rain. We still have had no sign of Bobbery and the others, and my heart, she doubts. Still, despite my fears, we must continue to hope that they are alive somewhere. 3 days on the Isle now. Okay. I thought this was the 4th journal entry, but okay. And the huts are all finished. We have carved a life out here, though we all dream of a return to Rogueport. Oi! Captain Stash! It ain't much, but we finished a wee hut for you to rest in. Come have a look. So my name's Captain Stash now. And we're on Keel Hall Key. This is kind of spectacular, actually. I'm just gonna do some poking around. Nothing much to... Oh, hello. Boop. So that's Wacka. If you hit him, you get a really good item. Don't do it too much, though, because he'll get mad. A 2-year-old made this guy's calendar. Yes, with stickers, obviously. Yeah, valid, Val. Very valid. I would love that calendar. My actual calendar has stickers. Captain, please help us. Flavio and Papatch are in a huge fight. Okay. And what about you, Squinty? You turned to jelly when you saw all those ghosts. What are you talking about? You were the one quaking in his boots, Fancy Pants. Wait 1 moment. Did you just call the great Flavio Fancy Pants? That's right, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants, Fancy Pants. Also we have some 2-year-olds on the crew. Why, you little Cyclops! Flavio demands satisfaction. You, me, hammers, at dawn. Oi, that's right, fine by me. I can't wait to put a few dents in those fancy threads. Okay. Captain Stash, them ghosts are back. Oh, okay. Cool. So we're just gonna fight now? I'm not sure how Fancy Pants is an insult, honestly. I just don't agree that it is. I don't... Okay. I'm not positive that Vivian can hurt them. I'm gonna try. Nope. So you can't touch fire, chat. Oh, rude. I also don't know how to guard against fire. Sure. Great. This is going very well. I've got a dentist appointment on all of that. Oh my gosh. That's phenomenal. Okay. This is a problem. Oh, that is a very big problem. Please stop throwing things at me, guys. Is this a combat I'm allowed to try again? It is not. Legitimately, I don't know how to fight these guys, and I had the wrong one out because I didn't remember I was supposed to be fighting something. Oh well. 2 out of 2. I do not think it is the way to infinite XP, Fal, but I really appreciate your positivity given this context. Okay. This is just an utter garbage fight, so... I don't know what hurts them right now. I know they're not on the ground, so my hammer attacks... Or sorry, so like my Quake hammer doesn't do anything, but I think Earth Tremor affects stuff even if it's not on the ground, so... Very nice. When in doubt, Earth Tremor out. You got it, Fal. That is correct. Okay, so it does work. My gosh. This is such a problem. Yup. This is the worst. This combat shouldn't be this difficult, but like, I started all wrong. That's okay. We'll probably kill them next turn. Probably. Whatever. Whatever. DJ Sovereign, thank you for redeeming Hydrate for 69 channel points. Nice. I will do that in just a second. I'm sorry, it is difficult when you don't know if the audience is going to throw things at you to, like, pause properly. So here we go. Hydrate. Thank you. Thank you very much for that redemption. Okay. I am not a beast. That was actually very poorly fought, but I did live. And that's what's important. I have survived. Oh gosh. Yes, I know ice and explosive attacks, but I didn't have my ice badge equipped, and I'm not friends with anyone who can explode currently. So, I can't use those skills. The typical skills that you would use to fight that fire do not belong to me currently. So now I'm being told to investigate the island, which is great. But before that, I am going to go into this tent. They threw an enemy that you couldn't fight. So, Fal, you can hit them with the hammer, you can hit them with coops. You can, in fact, defeat them. You should not hit them with Vivian, because Vivian makes them multiply. That's what we've learned. That was my mistake. Either way, we're just gonna go to the end and get our health back, because that was rough. Don't fight fire with fire. I know, right? I've always learned to fight fire with fire, but this game apparently. Cool. So I think that fixes our main problem, which was everybody was dying. And let me take a look at what we've got here. The fire flower is not going to help against the fire things, but it might help against other things. But I'm going to put away the whack-a-pump. Perfect. Ooh, and I'm going to buy an ice storm, because that will help a lot against the fire. Delightful. Let's hit the save block. Ooh. Okay. So we did what we set out to do, and then some. That was not bad. I'm okay with that being kind of a poor round of combat. I wasn't really prepared for it, but I should have been. I have an imperfect memory, so although I've played this game before, I often forget small details like when I walk through here, I'm gonna then end up fighting these things. it started in a cutscene, so that's my only excuse. That's what I've got here. But we did what we set out to do today, which was we got the sack that allows us to carry more items for when we're exploring the island. We successfully made it to level 50 in the Pf100 Trials, and we successfully started Chapter 5, all of which are really cool things. So if you would like to see more of Chapter 5, if you would like to see the exploration of this island and find out what happened to Admiral Bobbery, you can come back on Thursday. I should still be streaming at my regular time of 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Times, 2 p.m. Is when I normally stream on Mondays and Thursday afternoons. There is a possibility that I will have a small schedule problem. That might mean that I start late or that my stream is short that day. I'll try to update you guys when I can. And then, yeah, but even if Thursday doesn't work, I'll be back on Monday again. It's fine. If you're following me, you'll see my go live notifications. If you would like to, you can always pop over onto my Twitter and follow me on Twitter because I usually tweet when I go live. Either way, I'm really happy that everybody wanted to come hang out tonight and watch me massively succeed at a whole bunch of combat in the pit of 100 Trials and then immediately fail at the only combat I had to do to progress the story. It's fantastic. Fantastic day. And we're gonna go on a little bit of a raid. And I think right now, yes, my choice is going to be, we're actually gonna raid Voidcast Live, because Quack is how I choose to say that. He is building his character for a one-shot, that I am actually joining on Voidcast's channel on September the 13th. So this is the sneaky, like, subtle drop before there's been anything in Discord or anything like that. But myself and DM Shanks from Top Down Tabletop, wink wink, I'm telling y'all secrets, are going to be participating in a one-shot, and Quack is also going to be, and he's building his character right now. So we're gonna raid Voidcast, and just say hello, and hopefully he's enjoying himself with this build because it's very complicated. They spoiled it on Discord already. Okay, perfect, great. And then I'm not the first spoiler. That is okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we're all kind of looking forward to that. It's actually a really interesting, very complicated system. So I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that he makes a good character, and I'm really hoping that my build is okay. But, you know, for the moment, we're just gonna go say hi to him, tell him to keep it cute, and hopefully just be nice, everybody, and have yourselves all a wonderful day.